Hey, traders. Welcome to the stream. Good to see y'all. Happy Tuesday. Just starting out looking at the daily time scale on Bitcoin. Not really the topic of conversation or the centerpiece of conversation. Most of the time it is, but it's been, you know what it is, the second largest cryptocurrency ever, outperforming Bitcoin. Really?
Continues in the mid $30,000 range for yet another day. How much longer and which way does it resolve itself?
John, what's up, dude? Thanks for 393 super chat. How much longer? Well, that's why I'm looking at the daily. Great question, because we are now upon the apex. We are very deep within this structure of consolidation, higher lows, lower highs, neutral. But when you get this close to the apex, the probability increases that the big move's coming. All right? Pure indecision today on Bitcoin. It has no idea what to do after it broke. Or after, look what's kind of happened. Remember, I think I talked about it for a second yesterday. You sprung above 35K, and on the daily, you're just back testing the spring. 3 different days, right? And you're trying to bounce off it. Just not many bids are coming in. I mean, if you want to know what the top was today on Bitcoin, is when Janet Yellen, I guess, I don't know, she was being asked questions, and she said something about cryptocurrency. She's worried, or what was the word? She was worried about it being used for fraud, for terrorists. Okay, so let's take a look real quick at Janet Yellen. What does she do? What does Janet Yellen do, chat, before or after she was the chairman of the Fed? Well, let's just look here. A patron posted this. Wonderful. All right, man. Let's just look at number 16, Citibank, 3/26/2019. She went to go speak. $217,000. Citibank, right? Look at this. Look at all of them, man. Citadel, Barclays, Bank of America, $100K a pop to speak at these. Why would she ever say anything positive about cryptocurrency? Why? Imagine if you're getting paid by all these financial institutions, and there's this new technology that comes around that threatens the living crap out of what they do, and you think you can say anything positive about crypto? Nope. Forget about it. So screw what she says. She's not relevant. Whatever. Okay, she's not gonna be able to stop crypto. So, that's what I'm talking about. Like, everything was good, and then that came out, right, where she declared that, and we were right here. We were sitting around $37,360. So it pulled back, but it's not really that big of a deal. What I think maybe we could be looking at on the 4-hour right here. Look at this RSI trend line. You ever break this? It could be moon time. Maybe not till then. Yeah, there was divergence. It's just an RSI trend. You break it. I'll show you the last time we broke an RSI trend like this. It was right here. It was back Christmas Eve. We were consolidating like we are now, and we broke this trend line finally. And we had not really gone anywhere when we initially broke it. But as you can see right here, that was it, man. Broke that trend line. Look where we eventually went. Okay, so let's see if Bitcoin can catch some more bids, stay above 35K, everything will work out. I mean, really, it seems like that altcoins are the ones prospering right now. Let's look at it, man. The elephant in the room, the Ethereum in the room. A big round of applause for Vitalik and the Buterins, making all-time highs today on Coinbase, not on Binance. Look at Binance, but congratulations, dude. An audio check, of course. I have to ask that question every day. If you want music, I guess. So, still think there's a little bit further to go. And by a little bit, it could be a lot bit, a crap load more. Because as you can see, at least on Binance, 1452, this gray line here. That gray line, that's all-time highs on Binance. Again. You gotta go back, man, to yesteryear. Hello? Man, I mean, it's slow. There it is. Well, it's a little off. I'm scaled so much. So right there. So if you ever break that, you know the target is, right? It very well. I mean, I'm talking about the major 1272 fib extension, eventually $1,800. $1,800, your first major fib extension. If you're talking about major fib extensions the same way on Bitcoin, Bitcoin's already broken the 1272. I believe it's already the 1414 was like $42,000. So if Ethereum was to just catch up in performance to Bitcoin, then you're talking around near $2,000. Don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, it is all on Bitcoin. I don't think Ethereum has a chance. If Bitcoin dumps bad, like, it's going to reverse. But I'm just saying, if Bitcoin can keep going sideways like this, catch some bids, you can clearly see what's been happening. Ethereum has been outperforming really hardcore, and that was like a big topic yesterday on stream. The ETH to BTC pair is implied. It implied that Ethereum would outperform Bitcoin, or would continue to. So, you know, we're just looking at a potential little butterfly here. It's a range. It's a zone. Pattern completion zone's a little bit trickier on butterflies. It's between the 1272 and the 1618. So between 1470 and 1624. That's the zone potential reversal area. So it maybe reverses there, makes a higher low, and then goes again to much higher prices to eventually see $1,800. Yeah, I guess we could look at it on Coinbase for fun, just because, hey, it did it, man. There it was. It wasn't long, was it? It was just for a moment in time. The good news is on the 4 hour, no buyer exhaustion at all. Only bullish convergence. The daily. I mean, no way you can say bearish divergence is going on right now. The positive momentum has just begun to build. So you would think if you get follow through price action, you could go to substantially higher prices before any sort of real bearish divergence develops on ETH. Okay. So, you know, you ran up, you sold off, you're attempting your rally right now. You're just butting up against that all-time high level. You haven't had any kind of candle close confirmation above it. So no confirmed all-time high breakout, chat. But let's mark up on Coinbase where traders settled up at their highest level ever. Sorry. Right here, that's $1,386. So we got 41 minutes. And that could be some history. So you just want to get a daily close today above 1386. Bonus points would be prices above $1,420. All right.
Is that a joint?
On Coinbase. So history in the making. At least some history. Very, very good. This thing could explode up to much higher levels if we get a break above 1420, and it could be fast. Just remember what happened? What happened when Bitcoin actually broke all-time highs? It ran up so high, so fast. I think it was like 4 a.m. Wasn't gonna miss that. Yep, Netflix earnings, they missed, but they had sub growth, and it's up like 11+% after hours. Beautiful. Thank God, man. That had been, if you don't know, that was a trade setup, a range-bound trade setup from a couple months ago that is now finally, I think it's going to succeed. Thanks, earnings. I wasn't leveraged on that. I was just like, all right, whatever. I was like way off entry. Worst case scenario, it dumps back to near entry. Okay. Also, if you don't know, I think today was the day that XRP got delisted from Coinbase. Let's check. Let's give it. Let's try it, chat. All right. I might be crazy here. XRP to USD on Coinbase, and it doesn't exist anymore. It's not here. So.
XRP. Price gonna dip.
All right, man. Not delisted, trading halted, doesn't exist on TradingView anymore. That's what I'm saying. That's real. All right. We're so close, so close. All you need is just a little bit of help from Bitcoin for price discovery mode to be activated on Ethereum. That's it, man. Just and really, you would think that everything's good. Everything's good with Bitcoin, possibly, right? So like yesterday, JP Morgan said that inflows into the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust would need to maintain $100 million per day in order for Bitcoin to have a chance at reaching 40K again, $40,000 again. So what happened yesterday? Grayscale bought over $500 million in Bitcoin inflows. So just remember, this is what I had brought up at the beginning of the stream yesterday. I mean, that is insane. That's huge. Buying at these levels like it's a joke. Like, oh yeah, they're fully, I guess, predicting, projecting 100K Bitcoin. Grayscale. They're not waiting for a pullback or anything. They're keeping this party going. So that's like the positive sentiment that still exists in this market, which is why I believe we're seeing altcoins, not all of them, but just certain altcoins having really nice runs. You know, there's like traders, there's liquidity in the market. It's clear. There's a lot more participants and they're trading. It's so nice.
Can you take a look at LRC?
Loopring. I thought you'd never ask, man. You want to see Loopring? Remember that coin? Meh. Sure, we can look at Loopring. So, big deal. I also had an alert if insanity happens. It'd be nice to get all-time highs again on stream, but you never plan on that stuff. It could take... Who knows when it's going to actually breach? But you're there. I mean, this is as close as you can actually get to getting into price discovery mode, dude. This is it, man. This is like crazy, extreme, bullish tornado watch. Okay, conditions are favorable for a price discovery breakout. All right. Loopring. Meh. I mean, it's great start, but really struggling. You know, this previous high to low, you know, the major high to the low point, golden retrace. This is 4-8 going on 12 hours now of inability to get a candle close above it. Though we've tested and tested again, not able to sustain prices above it. But again, 37 minutes ago, this isn't the craziest, most liquid coin, so it could get a close above it by the end, you know, you're that close, and it could have bullishly engulfed. But what a great start, you know. It was just nuts, man. The amount of impatience. I can tell who participated in not insane bullish condition markets, and I can tell who did. All right, based on the way you type in the Patreon. Right, I'm watching, always lurking, and some of y'all, man, y'all got to learn some patience. It's real. Patience, because we're down here, we're like entry trade setup was down at like what 37.5 cents, right around here, and then, you know, goes up and down. People are panicking, freaking out, not even close really to the stop loss getting hit, and stop loss was below that right shoulder that was painted, you know, and just like everyone was just like, screw this, I'm sick of loop, I'm about to sell Loopring, because like what, I think GRT was mooning, that was another trade setup. Oh, screw this, man, I'm done with this. And lo and behold, we finally break that neckline, and you rallied. It was much greater earlier. It's pulled back now, so it's up 16.78%. Meh, right? Meh. So in the end,
see what happens, Larry.
When you create a potential, now confirmed inverse head and shoulders pattern after having a really nice retrace, right? This kind of specimen behavior. I mean, this is exactly the area you want to see these patterns develop, because it came after a really bullish impulse. And you had a deep retrace. It's like value, right? I mean, just go from that major low from Christmas Eve or whatever. I mean, that's a 75%, 74% retrace. That's deep, man. It's real deep. If you went from the other low here,
trade setups recently.
that's 76.
Thank you, Mitch.
Hey, Jokerism. Hey, man. Just depends how you act on it, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad you're making money off it, but I really, in the end, ultimately, I want you to gain the knowledge, right? The richest man in Babylon. What does the father give the son? All right? He gives him a bag of golds, and then he gives 2 slabs with tabulations on it, right? And what happened to the son? The son, spoiler alert, I mean, whatever, get over it. If you haven't read it yet, you're probably never going to read it. The son loses all that gold pretty fast, right? He gets swindled, does the wrong thing, but he kept the tabulations, right? He kept those tablets and read and learned. So what I want you to take from the Patreon, great trade setups come and go, man, right? We got a real nice streak, hot streak. Okay, that's awesome. But I want you to be self-sufficient. I really want you to see what I see, so you can identify these patterns and be self-sufficient. You can be successful on your own. You don't have to be with me. You just decide to stick around because the community aspect is so incredible that I never even thought or expected it would turn into something so amazing, right? Phenomenal. So, hey, big deal, real big deal. Not only we had new patrons join throughout the day today, we had PD Craft this morning join as an annual. So thank you so much, PD Craft. Really, really appreciate it. Brad, how many are we at up to now? How many annual patrons? It's incredible. Never would have dreamed it. All right. We've only had that amenity available for like 2-3 months now. And Adam B, Kyle P, Alex W, Anton A. Thank y'all for joining the Patreon as well, all right? I'll do one for y'all, all y'all, okay? It's incredible, man. So you know what we're up to now on Patreon? Dude, we're at 933 patrons. Less than 70 from 1,000. Unbelievable. Never in my wildest dreams that I think that would be a scenario or a possibility or something that, yeah, it could happen, man. Yeah, right. So, all right, Hilton, that was for you too. That Jesus Chimes right there was for you, okay? So, Loopring, great. You know, unfortunately, there are a couple out there that look like this that just didn't catch the bids, man. Really disappointing. Like, and we'll just knock it out real quick. It's not over yet. It's not dead, but again, disappointing is kind of the word. Look at this. It's kind of a joke. It's like XLM. Why can't you break the sell wall? There's just too many asks at 31.893 cents. Look at this. It's insane. Steel wall of resistance, but you think it has almost everything to do with Bitcoin, because as soon as Bitcoin started doing, it's the same candle. I'm looking at Bitcoin's 4-hour chart. I'm looking at XLM, same thing. So it's just in the very short term, just Bitcoin Junior. All right, you'd think if it could break 31.893 cents, 3.7 cents, then 37 cents and 42.6 cents. All right, it just hasn't happened yet. And guess what? It may never play out. If Bitcoin dumps, this will fail miserably. You'll see 27.8 cents again. Can't hold that. Bitcoin can't hold its levels. Goes to 35K. Yeah, dude, this thing's gonna get cleaned out. Like almost everything else is gonna get cleaned out too. You notice when Bitcoin pulls back some, Ethereum pulls back too. It will not be good for any asset if Bitcoin sells off. All right, you're just hoping for lack of volatility and just incremental rises so these alts can continue to perform and rally on their trades, right? So yeah, I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Stock market really mixed. General Motors striking some sort of deal with Microsoft, right? Electric vehicle stuff, all-time highs, up almost 10%. Gilead was up, Qualcomm, Facebook, Google, right? PayPal, Tesla, of course. But then, you know, Target, worst loser. Lockheed Martin, Costco, Goldman Sachs, FedEx, Nike, Walmart, Home Depot among the top losers or the worst losers. Okay. So let's go to Litecoin real quick. It's rallying, right? One peak, second peak, a third peak. You're not showing bearish divergence yet. Looks like you're trying to back test the high from January 14th as support, but it's just pulling back as Bitcoin is. And I mean, if Bitcoin kept rallying, then Litecoin was going to keep rallying too. And this is one of those trade setups, right? One of those trade setups. Anything above 137.69, eventually you could find your way to 172.84. Yep, because there's very little support resistance between that area. So, like earlier, Ethereum back tested its own little previous high, right? Its local high as support and bounced off of it. Litecoin's still making up its mind with Bitcoin. So, from a year ago, Ethereum's up 780%. Boom. There you go. Get forward, 52-week high. It's the Gartley, man. The Gartley identified like 9 months ago, 10 months ago, right? Someone could have literally been here pregnant. Just got pregnant, okay? A woman got pregnant. She watched the stream. She's like, hey, I like that Ford analysis, that bullish Gartley, that's legendary. She buys Ford. She has her baby. And all of a sudden, Ford's doubled up. What? Beautiful. Whatever. Other things have outperformed, but you get what I'm saying. I'm just messing around. A little bit of my dry humor, which isn't normally really funny, but whatever, man. She could have also bought Bitcoin and done way, way better. But come on, man. We're just talking about traditional technical analysis. Oh my God. Oh my God. So guess what just happened? We had a current patron named Christy K that has just augmented their Patreon pledge from monthly to now yearly, annual. Thank you so much, Christy. That is huge. That is the single best way to, support this community is by joining annually. Thank you so much. Hype in the freaking chat. Chat.
Hype in the chat!
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Christy K. Boom. Brad, how many is that now? I didn't even read what you said. Oh, did you PM me? No, you didn't say it. Don't have a count on it. All right. Oh yeah. Here's the Discord link, by the way. If you are a patron and you're not in the Discord, you're doing it wrong. You need to be in the Discord. You have to. Bueller. Thanks so much for that. Okay, so if you don't hold this little support here, that this is the only thing that exists in between 146 and 172, it's going to go back down to 146 again. So Bitcoin, say that symmetrical triangle breaks out bearishly, a long way down, going to break 137, going to go to 120. So you just better pray for Bitcoin, because this thing will not succeed. This will not recapture its 52-week highs, its multi-year highs if Bitcoin dumps. And Bitcoin's just, very, very sideways, man. I mean, I don't think you want to see 35K again. That's just IMO on Bitcoin, because you've seen it already so many times locally. Like, what are you doing? Like, if you see it again, it's like there's just absorption of the remaining demand at this level, and with the fundamentals of what Grayscale's doing, how could it? I guess there would be far more people selling their Bitcoin, but the sentiment's so freaking good. Maybe that'd be the shift. I mean, I don't think you want to see 35K again after how many times we've tested it, all right? Is that not link not the same? Okay, we're good. What happened? Was that you? Crypto Mine? Thank you, Crypto Mine, if that was you. You're saying it's me. I'm here. Your name hasn't changed to black yet.
KSM. Plaza. Most history is on KuCoin Tether pair KSM/US since Polkadot Litecoin but way less supply. 9 meters total.
Thank you, Kirk.
Hey, Mitch. Can we take a look in here? It backtested and fell slightly below that level from a high on January 16. What are your thoughts?
We can look at it, man. Thank you, Todd. Not sure until we go for it. Bitcoin's failing to catch bids. 24 minutes till your daily close. KuCoin. Yeah, I haven't really looked at it on that one. I mean, what is there to really look at, you know? Looking exactly what you want to see. I mean, it's just a parabolic run, and it's straight line up. No consolidation. There was like a diamond pattern that had a fake out before it went higher on the other chart. But you wanted to look at this one specifically. So, I mean, you just use the curve line tool here, probably, right? I mean, starting like this. There you go. Parabolic run, lots of downside, and you'd still be in the crazy run. So there's nothing you can really do. I mean, there was a resistance right here. Look, you tested it once, sold off, you tested it again. So what is that? There was like absorption of the remaining supply, and you finally broke it. And then what did you do? You back tested it when it was once resistance. Resistance became support, 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 support. 4, 5 different times you tested it. And then what happened? A big engulfing candle, right? A break, hook, and go confirmation, technically. A break, hook, 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 and go. And look at the follow through. Incredible, right? So all you could do here is just Fibonacci, probably at the gold mean ratio. No, you're near the 2618. So 126.81 is the 2618.
Really enjoyed
The deep
Patreon.
outer retrace. First one. Kegology. I don't know, it's really, really illiquid. It looks good still. I think it's safe above $26 and change. Well, we can add to the list and just take a gander at it. So how much to do on these assets, right? We're looking for stuff like this, you know, where it hasn't broken yet. Look at that, a low, same low. There's almost like bullish convergence, divergence there. And if it was a higher low, then fine. Look at the RSI. This is hindsight TA, because you can't, when you request an asset and there's nothing I can do, all I can do is look back and try to help educate, and we look at something, we try to get something out of it, because it's like you can't get anything out of this now, right? So a low, a higher low, a lower level of relative strength, impending price action, continuation to the upside. The TA was respected because you got that continuation to the upside, right? You got the continuation, you got the back test, the engulfing, gone, all right? 126.81, if it's gonna keep rallying, probably has something to do with Bitcoin. You don't want to see Bitcoin be volatile or violent to the downside.
Mitch, KSM is a great example for a log view. It's perfect trend.
Yeah, look at this. Wow, look at this curved line tool. I've never seen this before. Curved line tool becomes straight line tool. Huh. Nice demand line. So there you go. Demand line comes down to $65, $66, right? So interesting. It did not touch this, okay? Parabolic. Nice. All right. It's, you know, that's perfect. So that, and yeah, look at that, high to low in log scale. You've achieved a gold mean ratio 1618 and no higher. That is perfect. Sweet. Nice one, BK. Very nice. Yeah, so KSM is evidently Litecoin of Polkadot.
By the way, after the 2 weeks of watching your TA live stream, I've learned a lot and have been able to apply it. Appreciate all you do.
Thank you, Todd, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, everyone, for watching and investing in themselves, because that's all I want you to do. I just want you to invest in yourself. I don't want you, I mean, there's handouts. Yeah, we're going to do welfare trade setups, and sometimes they're going to play out and sometimes they're not, but it's the knowledge you take from when I apply it, right? We do it live, on stream, you're watching, you got coffee, you're paying attention, and you're getting something out of it, right? That's the value. Try to provide value daily. Like, I think there was good value on KSM, but just unfortunately not at this direct time where it is, you know. it tells the story, right? I mean, telling the story of like what a resistance did, you know, where it was and how we correlated, our price action correlated at it, and how we got the edge on the oscillators, and then the break of it became support. I mean, that is a beautiful story told on KSM right there. I think they could teach a lot of people. I think a lot of people, if they were newer, got something out of that walk through, I guess. NER, the next one. Oh, I don't know, man. I think we've looked at it recently or something. I think we looked at almost everything that exists recently that's an S-coin. Yeah, just another one that kind of went. You know, it was gone, man. Song's kind of weird, dude. I don't know if I approve of this, alright? Let's not do that. So here's your near also just gonna go in parabolic, legging up, right? Where you had a demand line and then it rallied and then sold off and never got back to that demand line, meaning the acceleration of demand. More people owned it than before. So that's why I use that curve line tool again, and you probably could go in log scale on this. Look at that. That's it right there. I mean, it's just kind of going parabolic. And it's pulling back now. At least the Fibonacci, I don't think you hit the 1618, probably maybe 1414. No, my God, see, you hit the golden mean ratio. And you've reversed there, and you would think it would make sense to come and back test 188. I don't know where that little high is from October when it's, you know, its inception on this chart in Binance. You think that's very well where it could come back to test. And then look, you got the curve line tool where it could go back to as well. So there's no buyer exhaustion. Nothing's implying a major reversal to the downside yet on this time scale. But you know, you're just resetting the oscillators. You were 80 on the RSI. You're just pulling back. Bitcoin's, you know, price action probably not helping. But it went really high. I mean, you had like a week of just positive price action. And it's just pulling back. It happens, man. But yeah, you hit all-time highs 2 days ago. Not really much to look at, you know. We know what we look for here. Well, that's the point, you know, of you showing up every day, you being a patron, investing in yourself, is so you know what I'm looking for, so then you can tip or, you know, contribute to the stream while finding a great opportunity, which we found many of them. Many, and you know that. Undeniably. So the asset of NMR was unable to catch bids. I mean, it's not gonna play ball if Bitcoin pulls back some. Just stuck, man. Stuck between 26.58 and it's looking like $31. You just can't break it. Can't break it. You're reversing up there. All you can do is say, all right, make a higher low than the previous lows and everything will be fine. If you break below it, you don't want anything to do with it. You're done. Right, on NMR. Had a good start, but you just hit the top of the range, right? The structure, and it's just pulling back some. I don't think that's weird at all. Okay? That's it. That's literally it. No exhaustion or anything. It's just had a rally. There were too many sell orders up here, too many asks on the books. So the buyers relented, and now you're selling off. And hopefully you'd think on a higher low eventually bids would come back in to push this price up.
Is IO dead or not? I think it's obviously dead, but a friend spends $35 per month to mine it with their coin app.
So crypto tonight, I have no idea, dude. Yeah, we'll look, I guess. Man. Oh. What's up? Hey, Jai L, thank you so much for joining the Patreon, dude. Let's go. Please be sure to sing with the Patreon on the Discord. Boom. Perfect. Thank you, dude.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
That's like 934 patrons. Unbelievable. Very, very grateful.
Hey, Mitch, can we take a peep OXT?
Marty, we'll do it, man. Thanks for the 10. For sure. Just trying to keep up here. Let's see. XYO. You can't even There's no like US dollar pair. It's XYO to BTC, XYO to Ethereum to RT, and then whatever. Well, two of them are okay. So it's XYO to BTC. I don't know. I think that's probably not a good thing, right? When you don't even have a US dollar pair. Yeah, dude, it's super dead. No one's making this market. It's like nothing. It's at all-time lows like every day. This is terrible. I mean, like, what's the point? Yeah, it hit all-time lows. Look at this little wick, this crazy wick there. I mean, it's lower than that. That's pathetic, dude. 72 Satoshis, so literally worthless. Yep. What makes you think that XYO would outperform Bitcoin anytime soon? All right, that's what this chart is. XYO to BTC. This chart shows the performance to Bitcoin. So how in the world is this going to outperform Bitcoin? If Bitcoin dumps, this thing's going to get shattered again. 65 Satoshis right now. You're just back testing that scam wick low as a resistance. There is no seller exhaustion going on. I don't even know if anyone's trading this. Gross. What's up, AB? Thanks for the 1213 super chat, dude. Cheers. No message, just being cool. Thank you, dude. All right, nothing we can even do here. All right, nothing. Well, that was easy. I'm gonna add this one. Let's see. So yeah, it might be dead. Might be dead. Okay, so another asset that is taking kind of a beating right now, Bitcoin's helping that, is OXT. One bottom, a second bottom. You rallied and you hit what? This trend line's been here. I haven't touched this. It went up and it hit the resistance and it's reversed there. Okay. And it's just pulling back. It's down 8.3% today. It could keep going as long as you make a higher low than like 24.9 cents. It's gonna make a higher low and then go again probably. So patience is required on some of these. This is a big one. I mean, this is a huge, momentous sized potential double bottom, higher low double bottom. In the context, couldn't be much more beautiful because where it's double bottoming is higher than the lows you had before it, right? Had that huge markup, sold off. This is just something like it might be a position trade where one's just hanging tight on this. Yeah, bearish engulfing candle at the resistance. Okay. But eventually you're just thinking it's going to make a higher low. This pattern's so big that it eventually could take you to 49 cents. That's where you're headed if you catch some bids. So I just think patience would be required on this one. A little bit of divergence happening. All right. Boom. AB, another 1213 super chat. Thank you, dude. Cheers. And wow, holy crap. Kubiak, thank you so much for joining the friggin' Patreon. Oh my god.
Is that a joint?
Kubiak, thank you, dude. Sync with the Patreon on the Discord. You know what to do. All right. You got to be in the Discord. I'm telling you. If you like me, if you trust me, join the Discord. Get it all synced up. All right. As soon as you get in the Patreon chat, you're like, oh, no wonder there's so many people in the Patreon because of this freaking chat. Now, Trade Setups Education is awesome, but like, dang, dude, the community.
Twice. Can you check out a stock for me? Devo.
You forgot twice, so you just did it again. All right, AB, thanks, man. We'll look at it.
Watching your streams during work. Sorry for not participating as I used to. Can you look at Dollar Blue at the weekly and monthly?
Sure. Thank you, Cruelty, for threes. Oh yeah, this thing's lost it, man. It's lost its mind. Not much you can really do, right? I mean, these levels. This is it, dude. I mean, there's a gap fill. There's an actual gap fill on GEVO. This crypto-wise, 1245, it could hit that. After hours, it's down a little bit. You can see that blue line. All right, that's where price at. This is after hours trading, 1047. So you'd think that it would fill a gap and it could very well see this high or that first time it was painted, June of 2017. That's where you correlated your price action after it was created. They're manufactured, right? 1449.
Thoughts? Think it looks similar to the other S coins. DBTW I had patience on the LRC trade, got the attendees and invested in self with yearly sub. D.
That was you, CryptoMon. Thank you so much for the $10 contribution. Thank you for becoming an annual patron. I really appreciate that, man. And congrats on your attendees. Thank you, dude. We'll look at it. Raven. That is an S coin I have not heard in a long, long time. But we had an actual legendary trade set up a couple of years ago. Some of y'all, a few patrons, will remember that one. It was like a falling wedge or something. Oh, man. I think it was to the BTC pair before Bitcoin actually woke up again. So, I mean, what do? You know, you want to look at an asset. Hey, you know, someone could have just, hey, we're just hindsighting here because you can't do technical. There's nothing to do here besides talk about gap fills and next resistances, right? So all we can do is try to take, you know, look back a little bit and how like a biopsy. We're doing a biopsy.
Smoke leader every days.
We're doing a wallet biopsy on Jivo, where you could have made the argument in the end, momentum shifting structure with a neckline.
Can you look at MAG and YSE or Silver Zag / USD?
So Michael, sure, Crypto Tonight, right back at you. He says that.
Is that a joint?
Only if it's legal, where you're at. So, I mean, you could have come up with this argument here, right? Like just a horizontal line of resistance. You knew how important this was too. And look at that. You know, how you went up and you tested it and you failed. You got rejected. All the sell orders were there. Congestion area. Pulled back to make that right shoulder. And then you rallied, made this other little higher low right there, man. I mean, like that is way once one could have looked at it, okay? It wasn't perfect at all. But it still existed and no one asked about GEVO down here. I'm only being asked to look at it up here. So just telling you things we can identify before they play out. All right, trade's about to happen, man. Perfect. Education's awesome, man. I don't know, like people have problems with becoming learned. Oh, dude, that's just hindsight. It's like, it's just hindsight. All right, man, sure it is. Of course it is. Of course it's just hindsight. But guess what, dude? You know what else was hindsight? Oh wait, you know what's hindsight now, but it wasn't at the time. Talking about GRT just recently hit all the targets and no higher. This wasn't hindsight. Well, it's hindsight now, but again, look, dude, the inverse head and shoulders pattern, the back test of the spring, that's what dreams are made of. All three targets hit and no higher. So you can't tell me this wasn't educational and helpful to a few people in this stream that are watching this stream right now. Okay? So we're working on Loopring. It's getting there. It's not, I think there's just, you know, we're like, what, we're halfway to Mordor if Loopring's Frodo or something. Where are we? We're at the, I don't know, Rivendell or something with the elves on Loopring. Not out of the woods. Okay, OXT, man, you get patience required. I bet you it looks good on the weekly too, man. Yeah, weekly's kind of stupid good. Look at that engulfing candle. I just think patience. Patience. All you can say is patience. Like kind of divergence there. And we know, like, if it doesn't play out, it doesn't play out. But it was at least a good start, and we know the target's to the upside if it does happen, okay? Hey, Jake, Jake B, welcome, dude, to the Patreon. Please be sure to sing to the Patreon on the Discord. Let's frickin' go, dude. Thank you.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Can't believe it, dude. All right, so Bitcoin $36,140. Struggling to catch bids. Next one, the blue.
A bust. OKEX looks interesting. Got to tip in fiat now since crypto moving low.
W Valen, thanks for the weirdest sounding crypto. Okbu. Dude, y'all are dumpster diving. Bluebird, alright. Yeah, Bluebird looking alright, man. Looking alright. Yeah, looking alright. I like this one. Thank you, dude. A great potential opportunity down here. Alright, look at this, man. Like a 98% retrace from that low of 2016 to the high. 98%. One time, not once, but twice. You can see this little peak right here. All right. Bull's getting wrecked on Bitcoin. So just all you've done so far since the high is make consecutive lower highs, including this time, right? You had this minor little high on January 16th, and today you made a lower high than it pretty much confirmed now, I guess, the way the price action's going. So look at this, man, on Bluebird. That is extreme amounts of bullish divergence, convergence right there on the daily. Oh, I'll bet you it could be there on the weekly really well. We'll see. Check this weekly out. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, this is it, man. Yeah, I think we looked at it and it was maybe we're looking for an XABC to D, and it just didn't play. It was close, man. I mean, 1414. Unfortunately, you can't go to 16. It could be a shark, though. You think about a shark, man. Huh. So look at this. All right, let me show you. So you have this crazy congestion area, and from that previous major swing low to high, you're also at a gold mean ratio. I mean, right at it. That's confluent. That's a big deal right there. And look at this. My God. If you're out there and you hadn't heard Bluebird Bio, look out, because weekly and daily Class B bullish divergence on the oscillators. Yeah, man. This is what dreams are made of. This is where you could eventually run up to $87 or at least $71, the top of the potential pattern. This is it, dude. This is a big deal. I like it. I like it a lot. What do we got? We got a supply line down here too. We break it? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? So you see what's going on this asset is what we're looking for all the time. You've got a supply line that's been broken. You've got a congestion area from history that you held once. And on the second time we attempted to hold it, we're showing extreme amounts of seller exhaustion. This is it, man. This is what we're looking for. This is perfect. Cruelty, great job, man. Perfect contribution. And if you wanted to, I guess you could anchor here and here and be like, hey, it's a wedge breakout, man. It's a wedge. Probably just be the channel, but you understand if this played out on the weekly, it might take months. It could take 6 months plus, but you're talking about targets eventually. I'm not even kidding. Target of like 137.86, a 50% retrace every day. And if you're conservative, you can be like, forget that. I'm just going to take profit at 382. You can just do 382, 50%, 618 and just get out, you know, rainbow out. I call it that just because the different fib colors. Anyway, it's just my term. It's stupid. Okay, and look, man, you just do 1, 2, 3. This is it, man. This is like, hey, I'm glad. You know, sometimes on the stream, right, there's better times than others. Some days, some streams are better than others and stuff. And this right here is what made the whole stream worth it. Right here, Bluebird. One could just buy some. One could buy some and just sit on it, forget it. Pretty freaking easy to know where to get out. Good God. All right, Bitcoin, just keep dumping, man. Going into close. We got 5 seconds till your daily close. 3, 2, 1. That's it. You're local on to get Rex. All right, here's your daily, what it looks like. Negative Momo just continuing to build. It was a terrible close. Dude, Bluebird. Forget Bitcoin. What about Bluebird? Nice one, Cruelty. Okay. Patrons, that's it.
Hey,
Okay,
boss.
just dump it.
I've been sitting on this one a while. What do you think of the stock market EA? Weekly especially. What's your philosophy on moving stop losses once trades are in a green, break even, or trailing? If you do trailing, what price would you put the Loopring stop loss at currently, as a real world example?
We'll take a look. My God, I'm getting brigaded with tips right now while Bitcoin's dumping on the new day immediately. Like it was.
I'll do all day if you can. Thanks, Mitch.
Dang, dude. Dave Miller. You want AMC? You want Algo? What you want, man? All right. Okay. So what I'm talking about, unfortunately, right? It's like the high, the lower high, then a lower high here, and then an actual technical confirmed lower high. So just that price contraction, indecision crap going on, because it's like, you know, a low, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low, and then a higher low. So it's just stupid amounts of price contraction, indecision on Bitcoin. That's it. That's all it is.
Sadness for BTC.
It's not over till it breaks 34.5. But you really, like, yeah, I don't feel confident on Bitcoin until it recaptures any high, any local high. It hasn't done that. Every time it's lower high. Every time. You were almost about to do it, then Yellen opened her disgusting, ugly mouth. Okay? Just in bed with banks. Loves it, man. $100,000. Imagine getting $100,000 just for 30 minutes of her time to go in to talk at these institutions, these banks. How could you not talk crap about crypto? Because it's a threat. So you're safe. Everything's safe until you break 34.5. That's all you need to know on Bitcoin. Safe and bullish till then, because the trend's bullish, right? Everything's on your side. You're still making higher lows, but you got to eventually make a freaking higher high. One. Okay. Ethereum. Sorry, man. I mean, like that will affect. Look at that. I mean, the Bitcoin price action. You can't even think that Ethereum will break out to all-time highs, at least on Binance, or it will not recapture all-time highs unless Bitcoin chills out. Just leave Ethereum alone. Don't dump below 34.5, and eventually Ethereum will be able to take all-time highs on Binance and recapture those all-time highs on Coinbase, where it did hit all-time highs briefly. I mean, it's almost like you can't even call it all-time highs because it was just pathetic. Really? Y'all are emojiing ZZZ on blue? Really, patrons? Nah, dude, that's what dreams are made of. Right there. It doesn't get much better than that. Because it's so easy to assess your risk. Because you know you're right at that ice line. Man, I don't know. It's just perfect. Blue has got me real excited. So okay, cool. This is why I'm glad we had that other chat. Okay, So you see that, all right? I mean, it's funny because Bitcoin dumps and then it rallies some and doesn't keep dumping. And look how close Ethereum is. I mean, it's just outperforming. We have to. It's obligatory. We have to go to ETH to BTC. We have to right now. Look at it. Look at it. You can't even make this up, right? The analysis over and over and over has been the same. It's not changed, right? You sprung, right? You sprung, then you jumped across the creek. You then back tested the creek multiple times. And we said every time, it's implying that Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin. And look at it now, approaching the targets, 39,000 to 41,400 Satoshis. You're almost there, man. So it seems like this has played out really well. I mean, like, you know, the way we've been thinking about it, right? That's what we use these BTC pairs for. Like, if it's looking bullish, that means, hey, man, maybe Ethereum to the US dollar is going to perform better than Bitcoin. Duh, right? All right, so we'll see you up there. You're very close. Up 1.31% on the new day. 5 minutes, right? Why, Neil, why would Blue back test again? It just back tested twice on the weekly. Why would it back test again? Dang, man. Hey, Dan T, thanks so much for joining the Patreon just now. Much love, dude. Seriously.
Is that a joint?
Please be sure to sing at the Patreon, the Discord, Dan. Thank you, dude. What, 935 patrons now? Incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Man, there's a real question. What's my favorite Pokemon? I don't know what my favorite Pokemon is. Probably like... I don't know, dude. Maybe like... What was the... Electric Bird? Zapdos or something? Maybe that one? Yeah, maybe Zapdos. We'll just call it... Is that the name of it? Probably not. Alright, so next one was Silver. Silver, dude. Still hanging on. I mean, it's still okay. It's weird, but I mean, it's hanging on by a thread. Support resistance, dude. It's Zapdos. Boom. So look at that, 2484 right there. You broke the supply line. You were breaking the major ice line, but you just couldn't. You couldn't sustain. Let me show you. Look on the left, right here. You're just trying to hang on. If you can hang on to that, you're going back up to test 26 bucks again. You break that, you're going to $31 most likely. Hey, you know, and thanks for the merchandise purchase. Support the stream that way. Beautiful chart art. Buying both of them, my man. Thank you, dude. Everyone likes Charizard, dude. That's like everyone's go-to answer. I wanted to be a little different. I'll take my Zapdos all day over your Charizard, all right? That's it. Zapdos is a harmonic pattern. That's cool. Yeah. I guess so. That's Silver, dude. It's trying to hang on. If it doesn't hold this, then it's coming right back. I mean, probably coming down to like $20, $21. I mean, there's so many support resistances, but the stronger one you think's down here.
Cheers for what you do. Happy days.
Wow, you did it, Lemon. You did it, man.
Dominance.
Yes, of course. Coin Martian. Take me. Wait.
Take me to your leader. Coin Martian, man. Take me to your leader.
God, I hope that worked. It didn't. Always sounds dumb. Oh, guess what on Silver is going on? Hidden bullish divergence, my man. All right, so you got a slight edge on silver, at least on one oscillator. This right here on silver at this support, it's implying, if this continues, it's implying a continuation to the upside on silver. I'm not kidding. This is exactly what you want to see. That is being implied by this, okay? I'm just telling you the data. It's bullish convergence on the RSI. Beautiful. This is dreams are made of, all right? So let's see if this daily hidden bullish divergence plays out. Perfect. Silver, dude. Very interesting. Man, if Bitcoin just recaptures half of what it lost today, Ethereum's gonna be at all-time highs. Every time Bitcoin sells off, Ethereum doesn't sell off near as much. And when Bitcoin just barely recovers, look how many bids come in for Ethereum. So all Bitcoin needs to do is get back like 36,600 and change. Ethereum's gonna be at all-time highs then, probably. Okay. No, I didn't see a 1952 Mickey Mantle baseball card sold for $5.2 million. That is insane, dude. Hey, probably more valuable than cash, I guess. Let's just keep printing money. Let's just forgive everything. Forgive all debt. Yeah, I mean, whatever, man. Let's just put everyone on universal basic income, right? I mean, why not while we're at it? Sorry, Skywatcher, I couldn't hear you there. Hey, Christian M, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Boom. Live in the chat. Please be sure to see the Patreon and the Discord. Boom.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
936 patrons. I mean, well, I think we're too far away. You know, from 1,000 to get there this month, but it was a great effort, you know. What's up, Zach? Thanks, dude. What was the next one? Request. Oh man, it's one of the weird ones, the OKB USDT. Hold on a sec, I gotta post this real quick. Dude, Blue, I can't even believe it, man. You're my boy Blue. It's gonna be a meme, dude. When you see Blue play out in like 3 months, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh wait, I can.
Can you please give your views on ABP, Abacus Property Group on the ASX?
Ralph, thanks, dude. We can look, yeah, sure. What's up, Real Estate Goose? What's up, busy man? Pay attention, peoples. You might just learn something, he says. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate the merchandise purchase. Yeah, you'll love it, too. Once it comes in, you'll love it. Let's see, always buying both, huh? All right. Thank you, busy dude.
Stream in your new place? Has bearish divergence played out on Link, or is there more downside?
Oh my God. I will take a gander. Take a gander. Okay. Getting overwhelmed here. I don't know. As soon as everything is done, I'm thinking about doing other things. Oh, wow. More data than I thought. Wow. Nice uptrend. Very, very nice uptrend going on. Really struggling at that resistance there. Yeah, dude, I don't like this asset below 633, right? I mean, resistance. Very strong area. There's resistance here too. When you're below that, it's not good. But you have this, there's this chance on OKB to USDT where you are showing, right? Hidden bullish divergence. Pretty real, kind of undeniable. On both oscillators, really. So impending price action continuation the upsides. After touching the 200-day moving average for the first time since December 11th. Wow, look at this. Hey, we're talking about Pokemon, a wild rising 3 methods reversal pattern appears. Look what happened after this 5 candlestick pattern was painted and confirmed with the 5th close. Look where you went, man. Eventually to the all-time highs off that pattern. Wow, beautiful. Daily too, super strong. Anyway, you had a big bullish golden candle, big bearish golden candle yesterday. Thank you, Bitcoin. So obviously Bitcoin weighs in on this one, but one valley, a second valley, maybe third valley, hidden bullish. This is impending price action continuation the upside. So if this was respected actually, then eventually that you'd be attempting a rally here. You may not, so it does not ensure that the attempted rally is going to take you to all-time highs. It's just going to possibly take you to a lower high rally where, you know, Fibonacci high to low, you go between a 382 and a 618, right? So yeah, let's see if that plays out on OKB. Not the strongest trade, right? I mean, if there was classic bullish divergence in like a pattern or something on the 4-hour with this divergence, it'd be better. But there isn't. Well, I mean, you could try to say inverse head and shoulders. Really weird, man. Really weird. Don't know if you would consider it exactly inverse head and shoulders. Hold on. I guess I know why you requested it now. Probably because of that, right? So daily hidden bullish divergence. And maybe a left shoulder head, right shoulder. Really weird. I would feel a lot more comfortable about this asset above 633, right? Because we know exactly what it is. Major congestion reversal area.
Hey, Mitch, could we take a look at an Indiana nano dimensions? Thank you.
If you want, dude. If you want. So, I mean, maybe if it pivots and makes a higher low than 571, eventually it'll show hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hours. Well, yep, maybe one to look at. It's kind of interesting. It's not great, not terrible, but it's interesting. And there could be an opportunity here. It's OKB, though. I've never heard of it in my life until today. So, probably better opportunities out there, but...
Just check Loopring finally moving. Everyone join the Patreon, it's worth it.
What's up, CBT? Thank you for the 10. And oh my god, dude, Meth yesterday tipped me like $66 worth of Ethereum like an hour or two after the stream ended. Okay. What was his message? He said, please look at my S-Coin that I bought and it's not pumping. Why? I think he was just trolling, dude. But thank you, Meth, if you're watching today for the 66 and change. I didn't get a chance to because that wasn't live. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe opportunity. It's something to just keep your eye on for if you were like dumpster diving for S-Coins. This might be one. Okay, look at Algo. It's a request. What's up, Underman? Thanks for the education, Mitch. It's changed my life. Boom. That is great to hear, dude. Very, very humbling. All right, and thanks for letting me know. That's like the best. You know, when you give me feedback, you know. You give me feedback that I've affected your life in a positive way, right? That's what I'm here for. All right, I get crap loads of fulfillment out of that. All right. I don't know, man. You know, you develop a swing trading system. You can just make money all day. You just do it by yourself, or you could just try to teach people, right? Try to lift other people up with you. You know, I was blessed enough to find this opportunity, you know, years ago, and in terms of just developing that system, and everyone should know about it, right? Everyone should know about the way I size up charts because it works so well in the right conditions, right? So algo is above major resistance, like it's a big deal. You might backtest 49.70 or 49.7 cents. You hold, that's the big one. You hold that, man, you're going to 67 cents. Okay, that's where traders set it up their highest point, August 13th.
Can we dive deep into the dumpster and check out Hex? Unless you already covered it? Love me some Hex.
Yeah, dude, we covered Hex the beginning of the stream for Bitcoin.
Hey Mitch, E&J is on fire, can you have a look?
Bruno Mars, thanks for the 2021 contribution. Much love. That's it, dude. It's kind of like your cutoff. I mean, if someone was in this trade from like the entry, right? The entry trade setup was down at like 30 cents or so. One could, I mean, it's just the scam wicks, man, in this market where it could fall below it because Bitcoin does something stupid, then it rallies and gets back above 49.7 cents, and then you get stopped out and it keeps going. But I'm saying like one could like maybe move up the stop below that area to protect themselves, but scam wicks are crazy.
She's rising 3 valleys and diverging on both oscillators on the 4 hours, not terrible.
Zach, what? Think you did. Look me in the eye. Cheers. So the issue here on algo, unfortunately, and this is maybe why stop loss and stuff like that is okay of an idea. Look what you're doing. I mean, that is very real bearish divergence, class A bearish divergence, a higher high, lower levels of positive momentum, lower levels of relative strength. It's real, but maybe the conditions are so bullish that it's just going to underperform, make a higher low, and just go again. I mean, like that's what these things have been doing, man. The bearish indicators have just not been very strong. Like the performance is what I'm talking about, the performance of their strength, right? Very weak. So that does imply downside, and it's not happened yet. It is not, that downside is not really played out yet. So it could sell off, come down to like 43 cents and make a higher low than the previous low of 40 cents, right? That's where it is. So, but I don't know, like kind of from the entry of the trade setup, right? I mean, it got to 105% appreciation in value in a little over a month. I mean, that's pretty good, man. Yeah, it's loud, I know. I'm turning it down. Should be okay now. Give me a sound check. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting chart. I like the
China to me, China.
Hey Mitch, can you check out the XRT?
What's up, dude? Sure. Pretty interesting chart right here. You see why it's interesting, right? It's at a very critical ice line from history. December 2018, right? So it's tested this ice line multiple times. The issue with this one is like the fact that it just can't break to higher level. It's not making higher highs, like kind of what Bitcoin's doing on and like, you know, insignificant time scales where it's like it's got to eventually recapture and make a higher high. Like it's got to make a higher high than 347. I see something though. Live free, oh my god! Dang, dude.
Live free tipped $140.27. Thanks for the help, you the man. I'm up thousands thanks to you and the community. Empowered. 0.10000000 ETH.
Live free. Thanks for the $140.27 worth of Ethereum. Congratulations on being up big. And I'm glad I had some role in that, okay? Just some. It was on you though, right? To do the rest. So thank you, man. Really, really appreciate it. And this is like almost textbook Jesus Gartley. Fortunately, you went way too low. Like right there, that's a Gartley. What's up, Anon? Thanks for the merchandise purchase, dude. Cheers.
Yo, Mitch, thanks for keeping it real and putting out this content. Also, love the old Weather Star icons.
Weather Star? Talking about Weather Channel, Anon? Yeah, those are 1990s GIFs from the Weather Channel on the currently in the top right of your screen. I think that's what you're talking about.
Look at all
Thank you,
the
dude.
weekly log.
Okay, so it's like XABCD, you know, one bottom and then a second bottom. Pretty good. I mean, like, that's pretty nice. You know, 1 and 2 there. Dangerous, you know, like, you're very close to getting wrecked.
I need to improve. Took some profits on Poly at 2x, but thinking if I left the party too early. If not enough data to tell, then how about a Johnny Manziel haiku?
What's up, Scotty P? Thanks, dude. I don't know, man. I'm getting brigaded here. It's tough to keep up with this. It's been like that for the past, like, I don't know, 14 days of just all these requests come in. I just can't. I'm trying to keep up, but like, if I speed through stuff, I can do it. But it's just stress. You know, it's like whatever. I'm not even trying to complain or anything. I'm just telling you the way things were and the way things have changed rather recently. Okay, the dynamic of the stream. So, you know, the question, it's like, you've got the XABCD here. You're making one bottom, a second bottom at the kind of the bottom, whether it's a 786 or an 886, you know. There is upside. I mean, it's pretty, and it's like having a stop below 264. I don't think you want to see, if you see 231 again, you're done. It's over. So it's like pretty easy to size up risk here in this situation. It's like now or never. Like this one bottom, okay. Second bottom, that's it. Like it's confirming a bottom now at this crazy Iceland. Second time, dude. So it's just kind of like looking at it like this a little bit. You got to swing for C. You have to. It's not equitable if you don't swing for C. Not really, right? Right there, that's Casey Stubbs' target. And then A will be 2. And then you can go higher, because this might be way more significant than just a little harmonic here. I mean, this could take you to, right, a peak up, like 642 could be a third target. That's a major congestion reversal area, you know? So, like, that's definitely another way to size it up. There you go, dude. I mean, that's kind of a decent way to look at RKDA, man. What does log scale do for me? I don't understand. Nothing changes. Like, literally nothing changes. I just wanted to log scale.
Weekly and log scale, man.
Nothing changed to me anyway. So, all right, kind of interesting. RKDA, hey, mark it down. Let's revisit this. Let's keep our eye on it. All right.
Greetings,
Okay.
Mitch. Please provide TA for Amelia Farcutica, smiley face.
All right, man. Let's add it to the list. Thanks.
License and registration, chicken fucker.
It's Casey Stubbs, man.
$59.58. You know my motto. So much to you.
Let's go, Casey Stubbs. Pulling an Ursula. Gosh dang, burger pucks. I think you would approve of this one. Maybe Probes, right? I mean, this is kind. It's a right. If it was the Casey Stubbs way, it technically was the Gartley, that it went down to the 886. It never got stopped out because Casey Stubbs would have his stop below X. It never fell below X. So Casey Stubbs is living well right now, holding on. He's just sweating, but still in it. And he's back above, you know, or right around his entry, I guess, at this point. So we have the luxury of looking at this after all this bad stuff happened, to where, like, if he looked at it when the 786 was being hit, he would have been losing for a while, you know, for like 3 months, dude, he would have just been made nothing. But now maybe the second bottom's confirming that the bottom's in. Anyway, we'll see, right? Thank you, Casey Stubbs himself. Boom. All right, keep her on it. Oh, okay, since Lemon Drop Wing finally did it, man. Hey, Glove Striker, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you can go support the stream that way too if you want with Twitch Prime. On Twitch, of course. This is for Lemon because he was struggling so hard to get a spin. Unfortunately, patrons would have to drink, so. Are we sure this isn't too loud? I mean, really, dudes? The music's not too loud, chat. I don't believe you. Too loud. See, I mean, why aren't y'all saying that? Gosh dang it, man. It's so difficult managing this. Alright, I turned it down just a little bit. I'm only gonna listen to, well, I mean, Matthew D said it sounds good, but literally everyone else said it's too loud. So Matthew, I don't know, man. Right? Yeah, I'm not really liking this one as much. This one's ABP request. Underperforming like everything. And it's above a 265 ice line. Cool.
Noise! Hi chap, nice stream today. Can we look at CDE? I'm having a hard time locating any potential spring test / historical support. Bless.
We'll add it to the list. Thanks, dude. Here. So if it holds 265, you're good. If it doesn't hold it, it's going to 238. I don't see any edge right now. It seems like it broke a demand line or something. So we'll know how we size it up, like that high right there and here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Extend it down. Oh man, it's just this pretty freaking well-established channel, and you're just at the bottom of it. So if you can hold here, maybe a reversal could be in order. This is definitely a place where you think a reversal to the upside could happen, right? Where there's an ice line from history and there's a demand line with anchoring on the top, 2 on the top, 3 on the top really, and 1 on the bottom. So where you are, and the 200-day moving average. So there's like confluence of support here. And you could start arguing that the daily is showing hidden or showing classic bullish divergence. So the argument beginning to pile on for bulls at this level, right? You talked about confluence of supports with possible seller exhaustion going on. So this is exactly where a bounce could happen. You think the probability is elevated that it would happen. Doesn't obviously ensure, it's not certain that it would happen, but those variables line up leading you to believe, okay, there's an argument for bulls right here. There could be, all right? Then you got a little supply line maybe. I don't even know how we would anchor this, right? Like right there or something. Little supply line, you break that, you could be off. So that's, okay, interesting. ABP. You see how to size that up, right? I mean, that's what you're trying to do on all these assets. Some are way better than others. Okay. Next one. Been live now for 1 hour and 30 minutes officially. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Don't do it for me. Do it for Ethereum breaking to all-time highs today on Coinbase. Not yet on Binance, but I got a feeling, man. that it could be coming. So someone asked for a link. Stupendous run. And why did it happen? How did it happen? Right? Stayed above ice lines, stayed above supports, stayed above the 200-day moving average, and had bullish divergence on the oscillators. Do you hear me? Those variables created an argument, a bullish argument. Then we look at ABP, right? 200-day moving average, ice line looking left from history, and a demand line. And bullish divergence on the daily. You understand? You see it? It's like, it's always about presenting an argument. Think about yourself as a lawyer, right? And like, the TA is your argument in front of the jury. And the stronger your argument is, the higher your probability becomes that it goes that way. So it's like, you want to think about it like that when you're charting and you're doing your technical analysis. Like, how can I convince this jury that he did the murder, right? Or whatever. What's up, Jungulator? Thanks, Mitch, for everything that you do. Long-time lurker here. Keep it up. Great work. Thank you, Jungulator. Dang, dude, that sounds scary. It's like the Terminator and the Juggernaut combined. Whoa, don't mess with that guy. So all the Link is doing is back testing its old all-time high as support. Really trying to hang on. Pray for Bitcoin. That's all I can tell you, because this is not going anywhere. It's not going up if Bitcoin dumps, okay? It's pretty much following Bitcoin to the T, at least the past few days. When Bitcoin sold off, it sold off too. So, you know, if you can't hold that, then I think there's a chance you get to $20. Wait, no, what is it? 1918, which is where traders set it up at their highest level ever. It's the zone of support resistance. Anything above $20.68, you run the chance of seeing $24 again real fast. So it's just doing normal TA stuff, right? It's just back testing old resistance. Market participants are trying to confirm that what was once resistance is now support. That's what they're doing. And if it is confirmed that it is support, then Link goes to much higher prices. That's it. All right.
License and registration? Chicken fucker?
Probes Cochrane tipped $59.58.
Yes.
If the glove does not fit, you must not invest in S-Coin, that's it?
OJ Simpson. That was the augmented version. Thank you, Probes Cochrane. Oh yeah? Last thing he said to me, man. Just another bump in the road. That's all he said, man. Don't take me back down memory lane. All right. It's right. If the glove does not fit, you must not invest in S-Coins. It's not ever called investing. Ever. Hey, we took a trade on GRT. It's called trading. It's called speculating. Investing requires the thing you're investing in to be able to show you data and prove to you why one should be investing in it. And unfortunately on this market, none of them do that. So, and if you're not trying to be a store of value, you need to do that. You need to do that. Okay. Thanks, dude. Seriously.
I just felt like streaming.
140.27. No, that's... Oh, never mind. Live Free is still Session Top Jesus? No. Why is it not? Oh, because you changed the name change. Okay, that's why it didn't add up on Session Top. You are Session Top. Jesus, man. I'm trying to keep up with this, dude. Oh my god. I'm just scrolling down, looking at all these. Like, that's where I am. That's how many I have to do. Okay. On this one, what can you even do? What can you do? Look at the bearish divergence, quadruple MACD bearish divergence going on. So you'd think at 12.16, that's definitely a great culprit area for a reversal to at least pull back, make a higher low, and then go again, right? If you ever break $12.16, holy crap, I mean, there's going to be this little zone, like a little chop zone. See that congestion area? I mean, above that, you'd think the target would take you to 2133. Right? Look at the price action correlation, pretty much straight up, straight down. That's it, dude. So nice run, but not really, and just a nice little uptrend. Legged up, obviously. I mean, we could use the curved line here, or we could just say from this low here. Dude, it's just legging up, man. It's legging up. So I think curved line tool from here would will at least make more sense. Look at that. Yeah, it's just parabola, acceleration of demand. But you got to at least be mindful of you're approaching a potential major reversal area. Right? That is where you have reversed a multitude of times. The only times that in existence on this asset, it's been between 12, 16, 13, 76. You've had a huge markdown or a huge markup. Okay, so you're approaching that, and you're showing quadruple MACD bearish divergence. So at least caution, maybe some caution being practiced there. That's where one would maybe take a little off the table. But if it ever broke that 12, 16, 13, 76 area, $21 where it could go. So, you know, you say you get up here, you pull back, you make a higher low, and then you show like hidden bullish divergence or something, and that's where one could add to the position before it eventually breaks that big congestion area and goes to much higher levels. Nice look there. Just be mindful, approaching turbulence. I think Probes would agree. Yeah, X-Man was a disappointment when it fell below that 9.5 tenths of 1 penny area. But it's okay. Look at this, man. Coupled with weird handle. I don't know. It's too deep for me, but is it a wedge? Someone could use their wild imagination here to try to plot it like this. I don't really know if this is the case, though. It's not textbook, and it's... Alright, is that a falling wedge? I mean, it looks like you have down-sloping price contraction. You don't have to call it a wedge, but that's certainly what it kind of looks like, right? One bottom, kind of a second bottom being shown here. You'd think the safer play would be waiting for 6.4 tenths of 1 cent. It's just right below you. God, that 1272 hit perfectly. You think that's the safest play? That would be the lowest risk entry for the asset. I mean, you may never get there, but I'm just telling you why, right? You always want to take strategic entries, right? Strategic entry. Right here, look at that. It broke it and then back tested. Look where it ran up hardcore before it dumped again. And when it fell below it, where'd it go? Straight to the bottom. Or the next area of congestion. That makes sense. So, if it breaks the supply line, what we're looking like here, I mean, eventually you're thinking 1.5 cents again. Definitely looks like you could argue that there's some RSI bullish divergence. Kind of interesting, man. Oh God, the argument, see, that's what the argument starts getting stronger on an S coin, and I feel bad about it, you know. The daily kind of looks interesting too, where, oh, it's so ugly. Where you're showing like a low and then a much higher low with lower levels of negative momentum. That's just a bullish convergence. It doesn't really imply upside, but it's kind of bullish. So, okay, that's my assessment on this. There is a better entry, a lower risk entry that's far more strategic than now. You may never get there. If the 4-hour divergence on that RSI plays out, I mean, if you break the supply line and you break 9.4 tenths of 1 cent, the target is 1.5 cents. Simple enough. That's it. You got one bottom, you got a slightly lower low, second bottom.
How many
that
hours
implies
a day do you
upside
spend
next
trading
on Hex
average?
on the 4 hour? Not much at all. I spend most of my time scanning and waiting. It's so easy. That's why, why don't you do live trades on stream? It's like, because it's like, what are you gonna see me do? You're gonna see me take a long position on an asset, and that's it. Like, hey, it finally hit the PCZ, the pattern. It's showing all the variables. Okay, long. All right, I'll see you in a few days. Okay, sell. I'd feel like it's much more. That's the difference. That's me, and there's other streamers that do that stuff. Okay, but my focus is based on empowering you, so you can identify the things and the tools you need to succeed. So I just never saw the point in that. Like, you see me buy something, you see me sell something, or we could do this show the way it's been done for 3 years. You know, I don't spend much time trading. I'll take a long. When it happens, when it presents itself, taking the long and then waiting for like 3 days and then selling. So how much time does that take me to do? Barely any, right? I thought that'd be the same for everyone else, right? I mean, a day trader, different story, but I don't day trade. So maybe Hex, dude. Maybe Hex could be okay. That's the beauty, man. It's like, you can have a life. This can be a hobby. You don't have to do this full time. You don't have to do this for a living. You can make a goal to try to do it as a living at one point, right, or whatever. But it's a very like low stress environment to swing trade, position trade, the way I try to teach. So trying to get through all these requests, man. I mean, there's so many. Okay, let's go to Engine that just is a straight line up. You wanted to see it. You get it. You get it. 26% up on the new day. Oh my god. I think it got like okayed. It got green lighted for something. Green lighted for Japan's. It's like the first video game S-coin that got approved for regulation or something, and that's why it's pumping like this. It's a news-driven catalyst. Yeah. Green light. Yep. Green candle. I don't know what 40. Why is that up there? Oops. Wrong. Some of the weekly Three Rising Valleys stuff, really? In the end, I guess. Wow. You know what? I guess I omitted this one. I didn't see it. Look. Probes, patrons, you see this? What happened on the weekly for Engine before it took off? Someone tell me. Dang, man. Missed it. Missed it, man. That's right. Yep, hidden bullish divergence. Class A hidden bullish divergence is correct. Impending price action, continuation of the upside. Wow. How about that, man? But it gave you a couple weeks of scariness because their negative moment to start building again wasn't easy. Huh. Alright, TA still respected on an asset. I can't look at literally everything, man. Sorry. You requested that. See, that's
registration, chicken fucker.
Probe scum tip $59.58. Wow.
true.
Mine halved. Trading and foosball are so similar. 20 hours a week of practice, studying and training for maybe one play that lasts 6 seconds a week. I just felt like not staring at chairs.
That's right. Probst Gump. Thank you for the 59.58. The thrice now. Wow. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I mean, it is. But isn't it similar to a lot of things in life, you know? Preparation. 90% preparation. 10% actually doing it. Like, trading the way that we do it is waiting. Like 90%'s waiting, 10%'s actually doing it. Like entry, stop loss, take profits. Thank you, Probes Gump.
I just felt like
Swing trading. Thank you. All right, dude. Tier respected engine weekly. Trying to get through these requests, man. I don't even know. Backs are. Well, remember what it was, right? I mean, it's there. You could try to say it's a triangle too, sure, whatever. It's just a left shoulder head, right shoulder after a deep. This is very similar to like Algo, very similar to Loopring kind of. Had the huge rally, you sold off, deep retraces, low to high, 78% retrace, and it just so happens that where it bottomed out at was once resistance, and for the first time in history was regarded as support. Bullish. And look what's happening. You know, you're making a right shoulder a higher low than previous low. And so now you just have a neckline, it's just patience required on it. This was identified, what, last week sometime? And yeah, in the end, I guess you could say at least 4 hours hidden bullish divergence. Daily hidden bullish divergence like crazy.
How's it going, man? Can you check out Dollar and Mob? Also might join the Patreon next month, thanks. 27.272234141 CRX.
Anthony, thank you, dude. We can look at it. Thanks for the consideration. Appreciate it. Oh man, no one has to join the Patreon. You know, like you don't have to. You might join, and that's cool. It's good enough, man. But just again, if you're a patron, you know why you're a patron. Like, so daily hidden bullish divergence on this right shoulder strengthens the argument. I mean, that's pretty freaking good, man. I like how the right shoulder is higher than the left shoulder, and I like how we're bouncing off that 200-day moving average. Right, all like good things. Just not a good day today.
Registration, chicken fucker.
Emily's husband tipped $59.58. Trading is also like marital naughty time.
Oh yeah?
20 hours a week of being a beta man for 3 minutes alpha time. Alpha, beta, lambda, lambda, lambda.
Nerds! Gotta get some of that. I gotta get some Revenge of the Nerds stuff, dude. Marital naughty time. 20 hours a week being beta man for 3 minutes alpha time. Well, I think that's in the later, more terminal stages of marriage, right? Emily's husband. You know, at the beginning, it's not that'd never work, right? It has to be way more percentage alpha time. Only later does it get to that point. So, you're trying to tell me something? All right. My God. Thanks, Emily's husband. That's 59.58, excuse me. First for best, right? Not the other way around. Thank God it's not 58.59. Anyway. So this one, not bad. I'm sure Emily's husband might agree. I mean, again, it's like nothing's certain. You know, I'd like the neckline to be more horizontal than down sloping. Those are always better. But again, you can't argue with the fact that you're showing kind of an edge, a little bit, on VXRT. We'll see. Patience. Patience. Just trying to get through these, okay? Oh my God, it's a crypto? What? It is a crypto. Wow. Never in my life have I heard of this. But somehow I've looked at it before. What? Well, it broke its all-time high, and look where it went to moon. Okay, you could see stuff like, you understand, right? Just imagine this is the Ethereum chart, okay? If it breaks this for real, this is exactly what could happen to it. It could go to stupid, ridiculous, unbelievable levels in a very short period of time if you get into price discovery mode on Ethereum. Anyway, gold me ratio hit, exceeded, went to wherever, 40 cents almost, 39.9 cents, and pulled back. What was the question? Took some profits on follow. You left the party too early. I don't know about that, man. Dude, you, like, as a trader, you understand these market conditions will not last forever. And I'm telling you, in normal market conditions, you got to have that plan. You're in, you're out, you move on to the next one. You don't even think about the one you just played, right? You just think about, oh, it's successful, back to work. And you just keep doing that. You just keep applying traditional technical analysis to assets at areas of value. And one will take their profit at their levels on the trading plan, and then they move on. So at this level, how in the world am I supposed to know? Like, how am I supposed to know if the party's over or not on this asset? You're certainly not exhausted. You are very overbought, so pullback is very possible. You could come to back test 23.9 cents because it's never been regarded as support. So market participants might need confirmation. A stronger support would be down at 20 cents. You ready for that? You ready to lose a third of your value to just go back test? It's possible, man, especially Bitcoin doesn't do very well. But on the other hand, it's the S-Coin market. It's stupidly, unbelievably bullish conditions. Yeah, it pit stop here and it goes up to 50 cents, 2618 fib extension, man, right? But to ask me, or anyone for that matter, after it's played out at good areas of value, back testing springs, no one can really tell you where it's going next, right? Go get a coin, flip it. Okay, it lands on one side, it's going down to 20, 24 cents. You flip the coin again, it lands on the other side, it could go to 50 cents, all right, at this level. No regrets, let's go. No regrets, chat. Bitcoin 36,298, man. 298. It's been a while since I've looked at this one. Definitely some old stuff here. My God, there was a Gartley at one point. Thing went insane. There was a falling wedge. It played out. It had a 50% retrace, I think, and then dumped. But that's what happens, right? You can't have this mentality, oh, I should just keep letting these ride, dude, right? Because, you know, one would take the profit, they'd exit completely. What happens if on another asset, another market, you have that mentality, oh, I'm just going to let it ride. And what happens if it hits one target only and never goes any higher, right?
Budo tipped $25.75. Hey, Mitch.
Hey.
I hope you and the community are having a real good time. Could we please check ZEC/BTC? Thanks and much appreciated.
Well, out of the list.
0.2501000Z.
Voodoo, thanks to the $25.75 worth of Zcash. Cheers to, yeah, we can add it to the list. Yeah. What's up, Monochrome Memoirs? So pretty interesting, I guess, right? You got this low created, I think, kind of. Well, I mean, you've seen the highs here. You're at it.
Thanks for all the great
kind of interesting.
It's been fun hanging here during the.
I actually like it a lot now. Oh my God, it's a shark or something. Probes, you seen this?
Thanks, brother.
Thank you, Monochrome Memoirs. Sorry, I freaked out here.
Mitch's future wife tipped $59.58. No, honey. It's not like that at all. Just kidding. Screenshot this. First 5 years of the relationship are bullish as F. After kids, better get you to trading in the shower by yourself.
Oh my God, dude. Trading, by the way. I don't know, man. I guess it's worth it if you're passing on your genetics, right? In the end. Maybe it doesn't feel like it at the time when you're trading by yourself in the shower, but sure beats dying alone, I guess, right? Thanks, Mitch's future wife, for the 59.58. My God. But, my God, Mitch's future wife, do you see this shark? Do you see this shark at an ice line? I mean, what? There was bullish divergence at the 886.
Registration, chicken fucker.
Mitch's future wife tipped $59.58.
Oh my God.
Then a 20-year bear market. Till death do us part.
Oh
So
my
we
God,
got that
dude.
going for us,
20-year
which is
bear
nice.
market? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, I guess you got to really love the buyer inception, right? On the lower highs, lower lows. You got to cherish those. But hey, at least in bearish conditions, you can find extremely reliable bearish cipher patterns and rising wedges, right? And I'm sure there are plenty of rising wedges there, right? Rising wedges, Bueller, Midge's future wife, Emily's husband, anyone? So rising wedges outperform in bearish conditions.
License and registration? Chicken fucker?
Common Ursula tipped $59.
Oh, look at that.
58 cents. Yes. I'm already long in OVO as of last week.
Dude, look at it landed. That's a 1414 on the jar, dude. Perfect. Oh, all the stars, man. All the Dallas Cowboy stars. The Jesus, man.
Awesome content.
It's like a
Mitch.
Christmas tree.
Real quick, you explain how wide a zapped pattern can be to be considered legit, and how to spot it. Thanks.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. Lots of memorization. Because every harmonic's different, and some's valid, some aren't, right? It just depends. So, I mean, this is it here. A shark. Casey Stubbs, the ultimate harmonic, right? It's a great way to learn it. It just takes simple investing in yourself. Dude, I love this because it's like a low, and then look, the spring, the back test of the spring. I love that. Now it's up, you know, today, 4.55%. But come on, man. I mean, like, someone's like, hey, look at this, dude, now. I'm like, okay, I'm going to look at it now. And then this is here, and it's like, holy crap. Upside, first target, 13.10. Second target, $14, really, you know. A and C. Oops. I love it, man. The rising wedge joke. Nothing. Ursula. Third target, 1691. Okay. Wow, I'm super satisfied with this one. It's like beautiful. Wow. You want nothing to do with this asset below 881. You're out. Nothing to do with it. Beautiful. Okay. We see that Ursula identified the shark. And he got in earlier. But it's like, that's why it's like scanning and paying attention and having a watch list, and it's a big deal, man. It's important. Dude, I can't believe how many requests there are. This is, I think I'm literally on 2 hours straight of requests only. Like, or maybe like 5 minutes of normal analysis with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then it was gone. It was like, we're going. It's gone. Wow, this one. This is pretty. IMAB? What is this? I'm gonna do it on the other screen real quick so my work saves. I don't know what this is. Pharmaceuticals. Very illiquid. Very, very liquid. $300,000. So, I mean, this is like you trading, I guess it's an index or something, or it's like a ETF. Pretty nice little lifetime uptrend here. I'm not sure how we do it. It's like this. Nah, hold on. We go 1 and 2 up here. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's it, right? That's the ticket. A little bit, maybe. Yeah, you'd have had it like 1 and 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and then look at the price action correlation afterwards. Just held, kind of falling out, but holding. And look what you did. You ran to the top. So now you're at the heart line. And what'd you do today? Bullish engulfing candle at that heart line and held above it. So filled a gap at the same time. So wow, getting 2 birds stoned at once. It's in a very bullish trend since inception, January of this year. So it could continue. I think that target would eventually be $60 if it's going to test the supply line again of this beautiful channel. Very, very gorgeous, respected channel. Nice. That's a SPAC. Gotcha. Bitcoin 36,386. That's good news for Ethereum. I can only imagine what Ethereum's doing. Bitcoin's just barely moving. Ethereum's in outperform mode. And I'm telling you, if Bitcoin gets back up just a little bit more, all-time highs, and then price discovery mode could get activated. What? Dude, Brad, are you serious? You got Mr. Miyagi's freaking dojo on that one? That's the dream one, dude. And if you got that one, then it's like exactly what we talked about, the universe and how it all works. Man, I pray you get this one. That one's amazing. Are you kidding? Wow. All right, anyway. All right, Zcash to Bitcoin. The next request. It's awful, right? It's like all the BTC. It's like, you know, because they all underperform Bitcoin because Bitcoin's getting institutional money. No harmonic because the higher high. Major all-time downtrend, so you gotta hate that, right? You're in an all-time downtrend, so, and you're in a short-term downtrend. You're just making buyer inception, buyer inception, buyer inception, right? That's what happens, dude. This is all buyer inception up here. Look at this. Was this a beautiful textbook bearish harmonic pattern? Was this a butterfly? Oh my god, look at this butterfly. Wow. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, you know, if it would have said 1272, dude, that was perfect in the end. I mean, it doesn't get any. Oh my god! And look at this, Zcash to Bitcoin. That's what you're looking for in these market conditions. You're looking for bearish harmonics because bearish patterns are far more reliable in bearish trends. How about that? And look what it manifested into: devastation of your life. Beautiful, dude. There's your disgusting downtrend. I got no words for this. I got nothing to tell you. Nothing here, man. Stay away. Stay away. I'm sorry. Buyer induction, not inception. Sorry, I was saying that wrong. Buyer induction, okay? When you're in downtrends and you sell off, you rally, buyers get induced to buy because they think maybe it's reversing. But you know what happens? That just provides the liquidity for the people that own this market to short it again, to dump it to lower prices. So buyer sorry, I don't know why I said inception. It happens, man. I'm live streaming. Welcome to live streaming where nothing's perfect, okay? Buyer induction. Buyers are induced to buy because they think they're just gambling. They're not reading charts. A lot of market participants don't read charts the way we are here. Stubbs wins, man. Bruh. Oh, there goes the Bruin, dude. Sorry. Wasn't strong enough, man. Chip Kelly couldn't save you, dude. The CNA got the TNA so many times, and it manifested into many rising wedges, ultimately in a bear trend. Dang, man. That's depressing. But it's okay, dude, because you got your dehydrated milk, you got your Dallas Cowboys, and I'm talking like the Pee-wee, Pop Warner they call it, right? It's coming, man. That's gonna be you, and your kid's not gonna be named Jake anymore. He's gonna be called Spike, right? Isn't that what the kid's name was? And it's gonna be amazing. If I want to go to the first Pee-wee game ever, that would be awesome. Thanks, dude, for wow, just all the contributions today. Holy crap, man, that's hundreds of dollars, mate. 2 hours 4 minutes live now. A pure request stream. That's about it, dude. So again, not buyer inception. Sorry, buyer induction. I say inception when we're over here. This was inception, over here, inception, beginning, right? induction. All right, the arrow points to the buyer induction. The buyer induction. And maybe, again, more buyer induction. Okay. Eventually, though, yeah, it'll get so exhausted on the daily. It eventually gets a much higher bounce, breaks the downtrend, or breaks the supply line, runs up to make a common retrace from this major high to low, and makes like 50% 618, and then it dumps again majorly. Okay. Did I do it? Did I get through it, man? Oh, no, I didn't. DIA. I think that's crypto. Almost certain this is crypto. Even though it is the DIA, which is the Dow Jones Industrial ETF, the common one that everyone buys. Let it be known. But yeah, this one looks incredible. My God. DIA looks incredible, chat. I mean, one that has not lifted off, but looks like it's going to. Man. This is it, dude. This looks great. Yep. Accumulation. One bottom, a second bottom. Butting up against the resistance. Yeah, this one's looking like it's about to go insane. Now, it is showing some Class C. It's actually bullish convergence if you double click. It looks like Class C, like double topping on the histogram. RSI, though, looks incredible. I mean, like, I get this here, but that's why you have the RSI too, because this looks primed for much higher prices. Or guess where you're going? Guess where D is going once it breaks out, if it does, okay? Which, based on these market conditions, if it all stays the same, this thing's gonna break out and it's eventually gonna see $2.75 to $2.96, right? That's the target on this asset. Now, it's not a low risk area. The low risk was like $1, $1. It's at 172. But you get what I'm saying, right? It doesn't, you can't, sometimes you can't always have like a strategic entry, but I'm just telling you the way this chart looks and the way the market's been going, this thing's target is 275 to 296. That's it. That's DIA coin, DIA to US dollar tether. Okay, this is the daily. It's in a joke. Nice. Have your alerts set up on this, I guess. But what I like so much is like this terminal accumulate, like a low, same low, then all of a sudden a higher low, pretty much back testing the spring, and then your higher low after that. That right there, this is set up for much higher levels, dude. The composite operator is accumulating his position. He's pretty much done. He's pretty much finished up. So now something, a news-driven catalyst or something's gonna happen. Maybe nothing, but I'm just telling you, dude. Extreme amounts of accumulation, butting up against the top of the range. This is it, dude. The oscillators are set up on the daily to go much, much higher. We'll see, though. All right. What do you mean how wide the XABCD pattern can be to be considered legit? The wider the better, dude. The wider the better. What are you talking about? The wider the better, dude. This is a decade, no, it's like a 12, 13 year large bullish Gartley. You know how wide this goes? You know how many days? You know how many days wide this Gartley was? 4,172 days wide long. Okay, PCZ, extreme volume signature at the 786. It's incredible. Breaking a supply line of a downtrend you'd been in since 2014. Go to the monthly, and one of the most important things, unbelievably, You sprung back in 2009. You have finally back tested the spring. What spring? The spring from 1991. Sprung, back tested spring. Huge bounce. And to boot, classic Class A bullish divergence on a monthly time frame. I mean, that's it, dude. So the wider, the larger these harmonics are, the more reliable they can be, the slower they are, though. The longer it takes to play out. So crazy. All right, patrons, I mean, what can I do? I can ping you about DIA, but you don't have to see it or emoticon it or whatever. Oh my God. Hey, Probes, look. I don't know if you're still watching. Hold on. You have to see. I'm going to post it anyway. Watch this suit. It's a nice one. Amazing, dude. A deep fake. Dude, you should deep fake Probes' face, though, on that one. Brad, you want to get... or someone want to get watch the suit a good picture of Jeff, sorry, Probst, and put it on this, deep fake it, be perfect. Nerds. Yeah, this one's more like it because I'm like the nerd in this one. Yeah, I deep fake me as the nerd. Yeah. Okay, so back to Bitcoin. 11 days till the close on that one. Very much neutral on Bitcoin for now. You're making higher lows. You're back testing springs. You're jumping across creeks, but you're not making higher highs than your previous highs. You got to do that eventually, man. All right. So it's neutral till you get a real strong confirmation close above 37,769. Yep. You're way more bullish once you break 37,700 or whatever. Way more bullish, and you got to get 4-hour confirmation close, and then you're going to 40K almost like inevitably if it breaks that, but it just didn't. Yellen opened her disgusting face today, and again, how we started the stream. This is her. This is Janet Yellen, someone talking crap about crypto. How can you talk crap about crypto with a straight face when you do this? You are speaking at City National Bank. Look, this January 28, 2019, for a speaking fee, that bank, yes, the bank, the institution gave her $112,000. Look at this. Structured Finance Industry Group, $180,000 just for speaking. Look at that. These institutions own her. They own her, dude. This isn't a joke. So how could you ever take the word seriously of someone like this? She's a literal hack. That's the definitive term of hack, right? Her. Taking this money, and then afterwards you get in a position of power, you talk crap about your direct competitor, which is cryptocurrency. Okay? Disgusting, dude. Or nasty woman. Whatever the word was. Whatever they said back in the day. Whew. Okay. So, man, woman's aliens, it's been a great stream, 2 hours 13 minutes live. Please hit the like button, the bell, the sub if you haven't yet. We're near 1,000 likes. I mean, we could get 1,000 likes right now if y'all wanted. You know that, right? Thousand likes maybe, Bueller. So one thing you want to see Bitcoin do eventually, and I don't really use this that often, I don't really trade with it, but the RSI on the 4-hour, break this trend line, and it could be a leading indicator to where Bitcoin's going next. So you haven't yet. You got to break this supply line on the RSI. The RSI trend is down, but once you break it, it could be a sign, a signal. All right, pay attention to the RSI on Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Could set us free. Ethereum near all-time highs, outperforming Bitcoin every step of the way now. So if Bitcoin goes up and just gets to like 37K, Ethereum's at all-time highs beyond. Like, it is. Ethereum's gonna be like almost $1,500 if Bitcoin just recovers what it lost today off Yellen's ugly face talking. Okay, that's it. So there you go, man. Look, we're like less than 100 likes from 1,000 now. See how easy it was? Watch the suits asking who's got a pick of probes. Brad, you can PM them. All right. 957 likes. Boom. You see that? The effort. You put in a little effort, boom, good things can happen. All right. Great stream. A lot of good coverage today. Blue, though. B-L-U-E. And I-N-O, what is it? The other one? The extremely promising one? I-N-O? All right, so we got RKDA, I-N-O, and DIA to the US dollar tether. 3 very promising prospects for upside, okay? Those 3. So that was great. A lot of requests, but 3 made the cut, kind of, right? All right. 985 likes, 15 likes away, boom. All right, I'm just going to end it there. I believe in y'all. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions. Probes, man, thanks, dude. Killed it today. We talked about marriage and talked about Casey Stubbs, PCZs, rising wedges, in bear trends. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA. There's that 1,000 likes. Thank y'all. Y'all the best. Much love.
name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
I just felt like screaming.
And then, just like that,
adios, turd nuggets.